Yo, what's up, Zach? You're first. You didn't even let me start linking it yet. You beat everybody. What's up, JB? What's up, Purple Mango? I'm sending the link on everybody, so hold up. Uno segundo. Good morning, Justin. Good morning, Can't Hide. Good morning, Brady, Carrie, Josh, Rachel, Money Lisa, Ruff, Strom. Still send the link out. 1 second. I'm really slow. Alright, cool. Sent. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Sinful? What's up, Divert? What's up, Wag? Don't you love popping your knuckles? Alright, so for Spy, good morning everybody who's joining in now. Good morning E, good morning Laren, good morning Michael, Movers Club, Big Lou. Today is going to be a great day. Everybody carry the energy Sabrina has. Good morning, Johan. Alright, so a big thing that we have to look out for today, in last night's video, or yesterday's video, not last night, it was like at 2 or 3. By the way, who all saw yesterday's video? That was actually, that's the best video, or best my video has ever done within like 6 hours. You guys blew that video up super quick. Good morning, Squilliam. Rewatched it. Legend. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for checking that video out. It's one of the first time I've done a premiere video like that. I recorded that at like 1 a.m. the night before because I knew it wasn't going to be here. And then I uploaded that. So I was really glad they did well. But today, it instantly looks like we're going to have to watch over the bigger time frame level at 403.47 and then yesterday's open, or I'm sorry, Friday's open at 403.65. So we'll look at this as a kind of a combination area. You guys know me. So we'll be looking past that towards previous day close. And honestly, I'll probably say a level in between as well, just to be safe for everybody. 404.70s probably, and then 406 area for 2 targets above that. To the downside, we really need to watch 401.40s and 400.60s, not just one or just the other. So we need to watch both with targets on both sides too. So if I like zoom this out, pull it up, see there's plenty of targets on both sides. So I'm going to type that up real quick, but does everybody understand what we're looking at so far while I type this up? Let me know in the comment section or YouTube chat below. Good morning, everybody who's tuning in. Above 403, 52, 403, 65 for bulls towards 404.70s slash 406 above 406.60 towards 408s below 400.60 to 401.40s for bears towards 399, 397.30s. And I'll just type 396.40s just to have it there. Awesome, that was pretty easy. The other night, or the other day when that video was released, we were kind of watching any of these three ranges. But like I said, it doesn't really matter where price goes down or up or sideways. There's always going to be a range for price, for at least us, to go off of. Yeah, Rambo, I'm with you, man. I'm in Baba puts right now. I entered Baba puts with Lifetime, and they gapped down all the way to 111, so I'm definitely happy about that one. So I'll be taking a pretty nice when it opens today. But again, everybody understands what we're looking at for SPY today. We all understand? Before I move on? We got plenty of time, so just let me know if you don't understand something. Good morning, everybody who's joining. What's up, Zay? What's up, Pike? Lona? Miles? Mel? Good morning, Mel. Morning, Taylor. Morning, Will. What's up, Sand$? What's up, Jazz? Good morning, Ace. Alright, everybody understands. I'm going to move on then. Let's just keep finishing a couple of these. Alright, so Apple, ugly start to their day. Previous day high, 147.23. Previous day open. Whoops, that's not yesterday's open. That's yesterday's open. Yesterday low. Why isn't it marking it? There it is. Alright, so Apple's a little kind of funky one. We need to pretty much watch either over this pre-market gap and previous day close towards the previous day highs, or we're going to be looking for them to exit 144.50s, which it's not really fair to say you should start shorting from here. You really should wait till this breaks, but technically that would be a good short-term level. Microsoft, it's a little easier to look at. Alright, so I'm going to grab the pre-market low, 244. Previous day low, previous day close, and their yesterday's range is very tight. Yeah, there's a lot of levels around there. That one's pretty easy to understand, though. It just looks a little confusing because there's so many levels from yesterday. But essentially, you're looking either under 244 or over 245 towards previous day low. You need to break this to show, hey, buyers are present. Anything before this is just a relief bounce. So just be very careful if you do take longs that early on in the morning for a Microsoft play. Amazon. Sorry, I was typing to somebody in chat. But we have previous day open / low right here. I'll just go ahead and add the lower one. So 99.50 is a bad level for Amazon to break lower from. A good level for them to break above, though, would be 102.25 because that's the previous day close. So if you see them break that, very good sign. If you see them break 99.50, very bad for bulls. Tesla, finally, guys, we have a sideways kind of range tradey chart here. So we're looking either over 180.68 here or under the pre-market low. That one's pretty easy. Okay, I like that one a lot. We'll probably add Tesla. We'll maybe add Amazon, and we'll maybe add Microsoft. I'm not really convinced on any of those yet. Pre-market low. Today's open. Or yesterday's open, sorry. I keep saying that. Previous day close. Previous day high. Netflix, another good one. Okay. This is one I'm convinced is... me and Nox have been saying this in chat, but we were pretty convinced this is pretty tired. Ever since they started making these candles, they've been tired. Lowering volume and just not any crazy movement. You know, they're not really taking much with any crazy volume. So it's just a very weak push so far by Netflix. Disney's experiencing the same. I'm pretty sure the other sector stocks within the same sector are doing the same. So I'm not really surprised to see Netflix tired now. But it looks like a break of 356.70s is very bad for them. towards lower 350s. If they can get a good push back over 360 and maybe even 360 70s, that'd be a very good sign for Netflix. So we can definitely keep that on the list. We'll go back and we'll add, I'm gonna add Amazon, Tesla, probably Netflix, and maybe AMD or Nvidia. So somebody said they don't understand. They're new here. Totally fine. Personally yours. Great name. Be sure to check out workshop number 11. It's the featured video on the channel, as well as yesterday's video. It's literally 8.5 minutes. Please take your time to view them. But a big thing that we're looking at, and you can read this over and over, please, if you want. But these are just essentially a couple areas that we're looking above and below for potential movements by bears or bulls. We always cover both sides in the stream, because what is the point of just covering one? I'm going to do Tesla first. That was probably the cleanest one. $185 is the next bigger level there, but I'm going to type 182, 50, 185, 187, below 173 20s, target 170, 166. And I'll type a third. Nah, we'll just type that, and then we'll say below 166. Watch for a retest of open/low near 162 40s. Good morning, Boo Boo. Good morning, Deep, Gold Creation. I almost said Deep Creation. Good morning, Gold Creation. Good morning, Deep, Agent Sancho, Marilyn, Steve, Intuition, Frank, Friday, Mississippi Sun, Hans, Wacko Jacko, Roman. If the screen is blurry for you, Mississippi Sun, you probably need to reload or click the cogwheel at the bottom right of the video and change the quality of the picture. Sometimes YouTube will like rechange it for you, so just make sure you keep your eye on that. Did I say I liked Meta? I don't really like Meta. Video's not looking too bad. I don't know what I just clicked. Click the like. Yeah, be sure to click the like button, guys. Really appreciate you guys. Okay, cool. I'm glad it's working then for you. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure your picture was good, because that can get pretty annoying. A blurry screen while you're trying to watch it. That is very annoying. Alright, so there's a couple levels I'm missing here. Previous day close, pre-market high. 90s towards 202. What is this level here? 202, 50/203 60s. For the extended hours gap fill. Above 203 60s, target 205/206 30s. Below pre-market low and 197 50s towards. I'm gonna say two levels here. I'm gonna say this level here, 196.55 and 195.20. Below 195, 194.60 towards, what is this? 193. Wow, that was a mouthful in that one. Netflix probably typed this one as well. We're just barely fitting it all in here. 358.50 towards 360/361 for extended hours gap fill above 361 towards 362/363.20 below 356.70s. I'm just gonna say 50. Target 355/353.55. I barely fit that on the screen. All right, cool. All right, let me send this list out to everybody. But does everything make sense that we're looking at so far today? I'm gonna go back to SPY and we'll stare at that. Let me send this list out to everybody though, and then we'll get a screenshot of the chart. And then I'm gonna do this one more time. Ignore the yellow around the screen, it'll go away. As I said it went away. All right, you'll have my entire attention. I did enjoy my week in gold creation. Thank you for asking. Hope yours was good as well. Scary morning for me. Gonna watch for direction. I see you, Agent Sancho. Good morning, Josh. Happy Monday. Great clip of how to chart SPY TA. No problem, man. And just in case anybody has no clue what we're talking about, I'm going to show y'all just so we're all on the same page. Be sure to drop a like on the stream, please. But if you go to my YouTube, the first video anyone should watch when they're on this channel is the workshop number 11, which I've actually been uploading a little more recently. Pretty proud of myself there. But would definitely check out this video, workshop number 11. This is the video that breaks down exactly how we get our levels, what they mean, how we trade from each level, what kind of trade entries we use, the type of strategy we use to grow our account slowly over time. And then this video was the one I uploaded yesterday, and you guys graciously did very well on. Thank you guys for liking it, watching it, enjoying it. I got a lot of tweets and comments yesterday, so that was really cool of you guys. But I'll check that out, as well as the playlist, guys. I mean, I have a ton of playlist of tons of content. The live trade series by the base dip, swing trade videos, workshop videos, which these are all long but very important. The TA routine, which is a lot of the ones you guys always ask about. Ton of them in here. There's a ton of them that aren't in here too. I don't always add every single one into this playlist. Day trading and so on. There are so many playlists on the channel. So definitely take time to go through all of that content. Do you have a Discord or sign up for the list? Yes, if you check the link of the bio. There's a Discord, which you can sign up for list, and there's other stuff. It's not just for the list. There's a ton of stuff. If you just read through the FAQ channel, which I need to make a welcome to my Discord video or something. But yeah, you'll get this channel, which shows like all my links and lists and all kinds of info. Sometimes I drop some other stuff in here, but for the most part, that's it. Today we have the top watches by J-Bake. He was posting this over the weekend, and then he posted this today about the Qs above 293.50 or below 292, and he has many targets on both sides. Big week ahead of us, so make sure to size accordingly. He's not joking about that. This is the last thing I want to talk about before the market open today. But remember, guys, we have a ton of Fed news and a lot of earnings news this week. So be very, very, very careful this week. You should not be sizing your trades the exact same as when you are super confident, if that makes sense. So size accordingly. What's up, BB Bot? But if you're new to the chat, check out the FAQ section. This has generally everything you need. Good morning, D-Touch. Good morning, Raphael. Good morning, Jay Blonde. Found out I'm having a boy, naming him Bueller. Oh, you're doing that boy dirty from day one. How do you take a screenshot of the chart for your computer? So on my computer, I have a Windows, and it's going to be different for you as well. Let's say you have like a Mac. You're going to probably hit Command-Shift-S. If you're on... Actually, no, it's different than that. I don't have the picture. You can Google it, though. Look up how to screenshot on a Mac if you have a Mac. But on a Windows computer, if you have a Windows keyboard, you hit the Windows button, Shift, and S all at the same time. So you hit Window key, Shift, then S. I kind of roll my fingers into hitting it in a row. You know it's some serious shit when someone says check mod chat. Okay, so you see Mac people are giving you guys help. Is that why I break keyboards? No, that's a whole nother reason. I have I can't say that word on stream. I have special strength when it comes to my hands. If you knew what I was trying to go for there. Justin. Just randomly screenshotting something on my work computer. Ooh, nice. Send, dude, send. I'd love to see you. Devin will. He'll be in here in a few minutes. I just didn't invite him yet. I always try to add Devin in here at the very end just so I answer as many questions as I can. Because I don't want me and Devin cutting each other off while I'm trying to answer y'all. That potato strength, exactly. Good morning, Peter. Always happy to see you. Plus, I just like to make sure you guys get everything off your chest before the market opens, because me and Devin will be super focused as soon as markets open. So I always do my best to read out every single message in the YouTube stream, or almost every single message, but we do like to stay focused. So that's why I add him as late as I can before the open. But he will be here, I swear. What kind of, what are y'all on right now? Are you guys on your phone? You guys on your computer? You guys on whatever? A potato? 762. That would have to do part of it, yeah. Both. You're on both a phone and a computer? Oh, to trade. I thought you meant you're watching me on both. Like, okay. Pumping my views? Okay. I'm not gonna complain. Well, whatever you're on, be sure to drop a like on the stream. Definitely appreciate it. My potato has awesome computing power. Ooh, I'm jealous. Little baked potato action. Who needs a pipe wrench when they have their bare hand? Dude, preach. It's one less trip because you have to go back to the truck for the pipe wrench. I ain't got to go back to the truck to use my hands. Etch-a-Sketch board high-tech version. Ooh. I have checked out Coin lately. We actually called out some plays on it not long ago. I've just been waiting for it to chill out. Smash the like hammer. Love you that much. You got 2 Buellers going. Do you ever mark the midpoint anymore of the day before? I never really did that. That was kind of a Devin Harlan thing. But it is an effective level. I have back tested it. And though I don't add it, I kind of have it in my head just because. And honestly, you should always have the halfway point of any range in your head. Anytime there's a breakout, you should instantly be thinking, all right, what's halfway point of this range? Anytime you see a pullback, all right, what's halfway point of this range? That's just something you should always keep in your head, really. The midpoint of any range and of any day is actually super important. Good question, though. Always to see if I'm behind one. Okay. A 3-bar play can work on any time frame, Jay Blonde. The longer the bigger the time frame, though, the longer the setup is. So like if you're on like the daily, it's gonna take a couple days for you to actually see that pan out. You could even see a pullback after that breakout, and then you see it continue, right? You know, but then like you said on the weekly, that's gonna take even longer. You know, so it is possible, but it's just a lot slower. A 3-bar play in short, I'm just gonna give you the vague description because we're getting close to open. Is let's say here, let me read it up. Let's say this is a level you're watching for a breakout, and you see price just ever so slightly pass it, right? And then price has another candle that opens at the same high as the previous, but closes or holds that level there. It's also considered the halfway point of the previous candle. Let's just say that. That's what you really want to watch, is the halfway point of the previous candle. If that can hold, then you have a chance of setting a stop loss at the low of that candle and a target of that high and a farther out target for runners. And then a 3-bar play is when this picks back up. So what kind of volume do you want to see on this? So let's just talk about volume now. You want to have rising volume, lowering volume, rising volume. That's the kind of volume you're going to want to see pick up as you're seeing candlesticks form that way. But the big thing is that you want to watch the reset candle of the breakout candle. Give yourself a hold of the previous candle's midpoint or of an important level like we see in this example. That's essentially what you look out for when you look out for a 3-bar play. Let me see if I can go find it in my chat as well, because I have a really cool image for this that me and my homie made. That's the wrong channel. Here it is. Oh, and I just closed Discord. This is a 3-bar play. Well, wear a seatbelt, Sabrina, please. Good morning, Sylvia. Always super happy to see your name pop up. How have you been, Sylvia? What's up, FaZe Bach? Oh my god, guys. We have a true FaZe member in here. Does it help you out though, Peter? Anybody else who might have been curious about the 3-bar plays? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Salam. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Alexis, Back S. Man, you always sound like you had coffee in the morning. I actually can't have coffee because my heart will explode. How much sleep do you usually get? I ask sometimes I limit activity if I feel under the influence of drowsiness. You'd be surprised. I actually go to bed at like, I get off of Discord and stop talking to my friends at like 11ish. So I'm not even up that late, but it takes me forever to fall asleep. So I probably only get like 6-7 hours of sleep. Sometimes way less. I'd say last night was one of those way less nights. But a big thing that helps me out in the morning, Agent Sancho, is listening to music. I know it's kind of weird, but listening to music and drinking water right as I wake up is something that helps me wake up. So I don't even have much wake time before I start these streams, really. I'm only up for like 40 minutes before these streams. But music, water, waking up, maybe even stretching sometimes, that helps get the blood flowing. Hip-hop, rap, rock, really anything. I knew Leland was your alter ego. Leland is Bueller on Red Bull. It really is D-Touch. I'm weird. Morning, Spicy Pepper. Good morning, Boo Rock. What's up, homie? Water always good first thing. Also add a slice of lemon. I've never tried that. I'm not Caleb, nor am I Keanu. So your question is going way over my head, dog. Those candlestick flashcards on Quizlet are so helpful. I was gonna say hot. Helpful. Thanks for that. No problem, Alexis. I'm glad you like that. My homie Leland actually made those, and he worked really hard on them. Good morning. I missed the pre-market round on Spy. Would you be so kind to repeat? No problem, Evis. And you can also go back and stream. It's not like it just disappears. But a big thing we're looking over is a bigger time frame at 403.40s and yesterday's open at 403.65. Past this, we can look for a potential buyer move. Below 401.42 and 400.60, we can look for potential seller moves. That's kind of the initial plan. There's Leland, everybody. Everybody say hi to Leland. He just joined the chat. Everybody say good morning to Leland. This is the king. It's okay if you spell his name wrong. Slept like poo. Go get you a Red Bull. Sup, Rimrap. Hitting him with his other alias. Chat comes alive for a celeb. Preach. Is he from the land of Lees? He is actually. He doesn't like to tell people that, but he is actually from that. Peter, we're just look at the list. You can also go back in the stream, dude. Don't beat yourself up if you miss it. Let's go. No school cancel. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Are y'all's roads frozen or something? All right. Let's get Devin on the mic. Alright, now round of applause for Devin when he gets in here. Oh shit. Devin?
Yo.
Yo, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. It's Monday.
How was your weekend?
It wasn't bad. Just chilled mostly.
I didn't get to talk to you much this weekend. I was worried about you.
Sheesh, yeah. I talked to John this morning, but you're already asleep.
This morning? Yeah, that's because I don't go to bed at like 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. And he doesn't go to bed till 7 a.m. He's like I swear he's like a what do they call those? A werewolf. I keep wanting to say Wolverine. 44 degrees in New York City. How nice.
What are we going to get today?
Did you see the Baba chart?
Yeah, don't look too bad.
We're in a short from last week, so very happy about that. Less than 2.5 minutes before open. 76 in Miami. Miami is not part of Earth, I'm pretty sure. Convinced. Gap fill on Spy. Potentially, Jose. Potentially.
Tesla's holding up quite well compared to most stuff.
Yeah, Tesla's definitely one of the best looking ones. Netflix is down, but they're kind of holding a tight range too. I like them a little.
Netflix and Nvidia kind of look similar.
Thank you, Mike. Love you. Hey, Florida man.
Florida man. All right, got a minute before open.
Man, you had a really good Friday though, Devin, didn't you?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I was just thinking about that.
Trying to have a really good Monday, but it might be a little bit slow because waiting on the Fed Wednesday.
And earnings.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Wednesday or Thursday? We have Google, Amazon, Apple.
Thursday, I believe. Meta's this week as well, and they got a pretty good range that they might pop out of on earnings. That AMD, IBM set the bar so low. If they say anything halfway decent, that could be one of those set the bar set low and rally AMD.
All right, guys, market's about to open.
All right.
The system can't even calculate how much my put's up right now. SPY pushing up to resistance of previous day open already.
What's moving the most on open? Tesla pushing up a little bit, nothing crazy. Apple pushing up. Google and Meta, not too much movement. Microsoft wicked down already. But this first 10 minutes shakeout. I think Nvidia is going to try to fill that gap. It's coming up and entering it right now. See if you can get up there. I was wicking off that yesterday low. Amazon and Tesla going opposite directions.
All right, now I can put my entire attention on this. Hitting previous day open on SPY. I spelled previous wrong, but who cares? Who needs spelling, right? Waits ferociously. Yeah, Sherman, I had to wait like legit like a couple minutes to see it just calculate. It's all good though. All right, let's change this to 1 day, 5 minutes. I'll have to keep zooming in. Apple, super indecisive at open. Microsoft, same. And I know that because it's a small body, long leg on both sides. Amazon looking a little top heavy. Amazon legit looks like a bear flag from previous day close to now. Just keep your eyes on that new low. Keep eyes on Tesla. As long as they reject, they should pull back down. Keep your eyes above 180.70s if they do decide to push higher. Indecisive Meta, indecisive AMD, indecisive Nvidia, indecisive Netflix. I just realized my plot's still on from the video I did. There we go. Starbucks filled their pre-market gap. Could call it D-touch. Bears are liking this rejection so far. As long as they maintain under this area, bears will definitely keep control. They broke it and retested it in pre-market this morning.
Tesla coming down to that pre-market low. Same with Amazon. Nvidia rejected the gap fill.
Jesus. What state does Devo live in again? I think it's Wisconsin. It's negative 14 where he was the other night. Or this morning. That is insane. People in Texas would die if it got that cold. Tesla going for the open range breakout. They're going to test bottom up pre-market range right now from the first 10 minutes of the market. SPY still rejecting. Apple rejecting, but not really pushing away that far, so it's not really bad for Apple yet. We'll see if they break 144.50s here. If so, that's going to be bad for SPY. If you see Microsoft break 244 or Apple break 144.50s, that will be very bad for tech. Tesla trying to hold under. Minus 27 there, Moon. Yeah, I would legit freeze in place. And good morning, everybody. We have almost 270 people, 122 likes. Let's try to even that up a little bit. Highly appreciate you all. And thank you again, guys, for the amount of support and just engagement interactions that we had in the latest video on the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Appreciate you all a lot. Never have guessed I could release a video and get over 100 likes within the same day. Yeah, leave Texas hot. You lived in Alaska for 3 years and the coldest you saw was negative 50? Jesus. Yeah, that's what ORB stands for, Jacko. I mean, you got to think about marketing too. Whenever people come out with new strategies, they're going to call them new things. A lot of the time, open range breakout was the term everyone used back in the day. There's a bunch of people who use ORB now, and everyone thinks like, oh, it's some new strategy. No, it's the exact same thing. It's not really fair to be like, oh, this guy invented ORB. No, he just talked about ORB very early on. Open range breakouts have been a thing since the beginning of time. Of markets, at least. Again, if you want to give credit to anybody for any of these terms or for any of these initial ideas, it's the Japanese rice traders. Anybody else is just recreating it. Negative 40? Eesh. That's too much. Appreciate you, D-Touch. Tesla trying to hold the break below. Pretty good sign for bulls if they can. See Apple still defending 144.50s and Microsoft still defending their range. So it might be seeing a relief buy movement here pretty soon on a lot of these tech charts. Meta's already moving.
Netflix is trying to hold that pre-market low. I like that.
AMD and Nvidia trying for their life to hold. See if some relief buyers step in and see 404.50 and then 405.60s. If they can hold over this. So far, so good. Alright, so we have a good pushover in the first 10 minutes. The question is, can we get a good hold of today's open? Now, just because we broke the level doesn't mean we're going to hold over at this time. Big thing you want to see price do is maintain holding today's open as well if they do pull back in any aggressive manner. So go ahead and mark that today. Today's open, 402.80. So essentially, you can be bullish over this area all you want. But you can essentially be bullish as long as we hold over today's open. If this breaks, it's going to keep us in range to the downside.
Netflix and Meta already slowing down. Amazon still not getting up. Microsoft at pre-market low trying to break it.
Yo, today is Christian Bale's birthday. Happy birthday to American Psycho and the best Batman in existence. Don't tag me if you think otherwise.
Apple's still holding pretty tight. XOM breaking pre-market low.
Yeah, trust me, Cameron, this is not the music I'd play if I had a choice. But it's soothing. It's not the worst.
You want to hear something crazy about music?
Nope.
Tell you later. It's about playing music. You can't even play music in the gyms anymore. They like go around and try to sue you.
What?
Yeah, my homie that owns a gym, they're not allowed to play music anymore. It has to be non-copyright, like
An open gym?
Then like an open gym.
I'd ask them for to see a warrant or something. Like what?
I forget the name of the company, but yeah, they go around and it's a new thing. They
That's
represent
stupid.
like 8,000 artists or something. It's crazy.
I'd tell them to kiss my ass.
Right. All right. Netflix making a nice little range here. Apple coming down a little bit more. XOM's moving lower. Spies retesting this yesterday low.
Good rejection early on. Still keeping eyes on the weights to see what's helping us the most, what's hurting us the most. Everything's kind of moving in sync, actually. Apple, Microsoft especially. Amazon, Tesla, pretty much in sync. Meta, Google, Netflix, a little bit in sync. And Nvidia, AMD in sync. So nothing's really pulling away from each other. They're just all kind of doing the same thing. Good push it open. Good little slowdown. Could we get a continuation now? If you are entering calls here, you need to keep a stop loss at today's open. Oh, and there goes my earbud.
Nvidia defending that pre-market low again, coming back up through opening price.
Yeah, I like spy calls here a lot more. Stop loss at today's open. I'd aim for 404.50s, then you can aim for the 406. What was it, 406? Yeah, 406 basically, 405.60s.
Netflix coming back over that pre-market high. It's got 359.71 and 360. Then it's got a nice little push you can get. Tesla coming back up towards opening price. Google coming off that yesterday low. Bees pushing off yesterday low.
Carvana's halted. Sheesh. Apple new low of day. Good call out. Tesla's the horse here for sure. Tesla's almost flat right now. All right, just to take small bucks here at 404.25 for anybody in longs. Stops at 403.40 now. So we moved runners up and we moved stop losses up. Apple ranging between pre-market high / kilo and like to watch for a break. Good job, Misi. AFRM is hitting the gap. Good call out, Mike. Good job, Mel. He's out of part of his SPY. 404.30 is hitting. So all I've gotten so far is a bit of a short-term retest after the open range breakout on SPY so far. Tesla is well positive now. Saw them go from flat to almost a 0.25%. Pushing SPY to almost 404.50.
Nvidia is almost at that previous intraday high now, breaking it. See if we can get over 202. Netflix breaking previous intraday high as well. See if it gets to that 360.59 now. Meta coming back up towards that previous intraday high. Amazon waking up, helping Tesla. Apple turning green.
Round of applause to Mel, 15%. Rambo at 25%. Mel got 30% on Tesla. FaZe Bach, 11% on Spy. Good job, Mel, FaZe, Rambo. Anybody else who caught those moves? Good stuff, guys. A slight 3-bar play. I don't like to call it that, Ace, because the open of the next candle after that green candle that pushed higher was not even. That's a big thing that you want to see, but close enough. So essentially, you could say it is a slight 3-bar play.
At that new 10-minute candle, Netflix had that yesterday low. See if we can get over that.
Good job, 762, 20%. You lost 40%? What were you playing, Peter? It's pretty clear in what I was talking about. Tesla rising volume, EMA cross. Good job, Devontae, on the call out. Tesla's back under positive. All right, let's go through some more weights. We've been looking at SPY long enough. Good job on the initial scalps, everybody. We'll see what happens here on the rest of these. Apple's still rejecting. We're just in a range on Apple. Same for Microsoft. So it's not like we really have any decision made yet. Slight relief buying from open. That's about it. Nothing really leading us. AMD could hurt here, under 73.40s. Nvidia as well if they break 197.50s. A Netflix filled gap, like Devin said. Keep eyes above 361s or a rejection of 361s back towards today's open. 358.50.
Arms a little bit stronger. Meta coming up, making new high day. Google not moving too much though.
You're gonna put. Why are you gonna put?
Josh, you still in that ZIM?
No, I've been out of that for days.
It's moving up to the upside.
Good. I mean, I'm out of it, but good.
I'm still in it.
Yeah, it's a really slow play. Rounding bottoms usually are. But that is a good one as long as it doesn't break 1670s. Yeah, I think I cut it too early, but I just needed to get my head reset, so I just didn't want to be in any trades at that time. Which I'm glad I did, because then we caught that fat gain on Baba.
Here you go.
So I can't complain. I had to jump in that SPY play. Thanks, Josh. Not sure what the percentage was. Just got in and out for a quick profit. Good job, Sabrina. And yeah, I'm just not going to repeat myself over and over. I've already said 3 separate times. As long as we're holding this general vicinity, you should be bullish. And if you entered where I was saying look for longs, your stop should have been at today's open. Now we've moved it up to 403.40s for anybody who's still in this play. It's just an open range breakout with a short retest. That's all we have, a short-term retest. Because we've broken up and retested with a single candle. Good morning, Knoxville. Glad to see you, man. Sector's trying here to go green. Good call out, Daffy. Apple is barcoding. So is Microsoft. I mean, a lot of things are, to be fair.
Microsoft breaking pre-market low, coming down.
Yep. I see Tesla's going way more negative too. Remember when I said that was flat, guys, and we saw it go up almost a 0.5%? They're now down an entire percent. Apple possibly breaking the barcoding here. Great time to cut those SPY plays. if you were still in. Microsoft breaking barcoding to the downside as well. Amazon rejecting. Tesla rejecting today's open. Might be seeing the start to another drop. Shut up, Jack.
Brick B is trying to break that pre-market low, previous intraday low.
SPY didn't break the 403.40 with the closed candle. It broke it, but it didn't close under. Wow, good eyes, Wag Trader. I just saw what you posted in the trade results channel. Wow, what a great trade. Super clean and easy to read, too. Good job posting the trade review in a clear, concise manner. Cool, cool. A little bit of a retest of the downside, but a few things are holding, a few things aren't. It's going to be a little bit of a mixed look on SPY now. That might have been y'all's 80% entry. We have to really pay attention to the weights too, because if we have a lot of weights starting to move higher together, that will be what helps fuel SPY. If we start to see a mixture of things, it's not really going to help out SPY a whole lot. You might just see a slow tick up. Thank you. Now only 2 more hours till I drink my pre-workout.
Microsoft and Apple wicking back up. That's helping SPY. NVIDIA defended that pre-market low again. We got 2 minutes to our 30-minute candle.
You check mod chat when you can, Devin. You don't have to check it now. You can check it later. Good morning, everybody. 150 likes, 250 people in here. Welcome to everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, some of the content we provide on the channel. Possible new high of day on SPY here if we can get a little bit more of a pop over 404.50s. Again, that was that first target we already sold at. Can we get the push for the new high of day towards 405s?
Here for it. Apple coming up nicely. See if it gets to that pre-market high now. Google coming up, getting going, but Meta's looking down.
Rising volume on that previous candle. This gives bulls a chance. I just need a pop here. This is the candle to do it in. Can the weights help pick each other up?
Be coming up a little bit, not too much.
See a lot of weight slowing down.
And Netflix slowing down. Got these fresh candles. Amazon's trying to push higher on the day. See if that's going to help Tesla out. Get a new pop.
New high of day.
Yep. See how much we can get here.
An awesome thing too is 40340s never broke. Is anybody in stream still sitting in SPY longs for runners or what? Your first profit target was 404.25, 404.50 area. So if you have anything left, they should be runners, not the entire original position. Like I said, that was probably the 80% entry. Not the sexiest, but definitely very aggressive because you had very aggressive selling on all weights and then very aggressive buying on all weights. So it's very hard to kind of keep your cool in that kind of movement there. One of the billion variants we see of price action when they break out past a good area.
NVIDIA 10-minute candle looking off that pre-market low for a fourth time.
Out 20%, bought on the break of 4,365. Great job, coach. Took 20% on the 80% industry. Thanks, Bueller. Great job, Mac. Fib Nasty. Basically, the breakout on the second candle above 4,365 was kind of a confirmation. The hold of that first red candle was where we started to say, hey, maybe this is a good spot for some calls. Take profit at 404.50 is what I said at first. And then as we started slowing down, I said 404.25. 404.50 hit 3 different times. And since then, with a stop loss at today's open, we moved it up after taking profits on that first time. We moved it up to 403.40s. That never broke. I mean, it broke, but it never broke, like a good candle closing under it. And since then, we got another pop to the upside for a new high of day. That's everything that's happened so far. Sold last contract here, done for the day. Wasn't much of a runner, haha, but small account. Doesn't need runners yet. I need to compound small gain. 100%, that's the mindset right there, JP Stockin. 8% on the port today, 27% on the 80% entry off the 9 EMA and VWAP. Beautiful, beautiful job. Hey, totally fine, Ace. Like JP just said, we're focused on small gains, compounding those small gains over time. 405's hitting.
Bert B getting to the upside now, helping spy out a little bit. Amazon trying to come up, break 101.70, going towards 102.
Preach, D-Touch, preach. Too many people try to aim for the biggest moves, and there's no point in that. Yeah, it definitely was a whiplash fib. That's a very good term for that, because it really was. I mean, you had that aggressive buying, then selling, then buying again, all within 15 minutes. And the weights were doing it too. It wasn't like it was just SPY. Like all the weights were doing that too. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, AMD, Nvidia, Netflix. I mean, there's so many weights that were all doing that too. Bought 10, sold 6, banks money. Good stuff, Evis. Like I said, there's multiple variants, I guess you could say, of the 80% or retest. Sometimes you have those beautiful candles where it's like 3-4 candles slowly pulling back to the support and then it bounces. Sometimes, like today, you get single candle retest. I keep saying 9 EMA. I'll just go ahead and turn it on again. I keep forgetting about it. And they never even really broke the 9 EMA from open. Good job, Ace. Good job, though, guys. I'm glad to see a lot of you guys paying attention, and this is my favorite part, you know, just being able to kind of cover ideas, and whether you take it or not, I don't care, you know. Just happy to see people do well, or at least understand where we're coming from on some of these open range breakouts. I'm not sure, Fib. I haven't been on the 15-minute. I can go to it here in a minute, but I use the 5-minute for the most part. For scalping, I like to use the 3-minute.
Microsoft, Apple, and a couple of these could pick up. SPY could keep going, but if they break down, it's going to bring SPY back down. Just got to wait and see what happens.
Vincent, did you watch the video from the channel, or are you just going off of the course? You might enjoy this video. It's the only video I have on it with that exact routine. There she is. Nope, that's not it. I'm blind. Oh, here it is. The colors are throwing me off. Oh, from the course? Oh, then you're going to love this video, dude. It's almost 14 minutes long, but how to chart supply and demand zones from 7 months ago. I show you exact examples on, I think it was Boeing, from the far left to the far right. I show you how you can draw your supply and demands and how it should look. It's not going to be perfect, though, but this at least gives you kind of a rubric to go off of for consistent rules on what you want to look for. But yeah, 300% I would check out how to chart supply and demand zones BB style video. No problem, Vincent. I'm honestly glad to see you looking over it so much. That's how much review it takes. You know, you can't just look at it once and you're like, oh, I get it. It's not like a couple different things in life. Like in trading, it really does take multiple times reviewing something for it to click. That click moment is what you want to work hard for. Brr.
Eric B getting a nice move, coming back up to yesterday close. See if he gets over that now.
Money printer always go burr. When Lambo, where moon? Where Lambo, when moon? We really wouldn't say a base is forming yet. We just have a slight pullback so far from the new high of day. When you're saying base, when you look for a base, you're looking for them down here. You want to see price push up, come back down, and whether it's holding higher or from the exact same level as that first low, it doesn't matter. This is what you want to look for. You want to look for this move to hold. We haven't really had that. We just kind of had a push, a retest, and another push. We haven't really had this kind of price action yet. Yes, that was a great video. That's how I chart now. Very informative. When you were able to talk in the BB course, never hear you mention it when you have time. The BB course is essentially just my trading course I have, which covers everything. It has quizzes, all kinds of links, all kinds of awesome, amazing resources within it, from how to get the levels, how to trade the levels, what types of entries, all kinds of quizzes around that, candlesticks, candlestick patterns. You know, I mean, everything we talk about in here. The basics of options in there as well. I have a couple options resources in there. And yeah, I am pretty horrible about promoting it. I will agree to that. I just don't want to shove the same thing down y'all's throat every week. Like, I don't want y'all to join a free stream and just hear promotions all the damn time. Is why you don't hear me promote it as much. I find that annoying. That would annoy me. And I'm the one promoting it. So, that's a big reason you don't see me do that a lot. I'll get you the link if you want. I don't need promotions. People talk about it on FinTwit. Dude, for real. Ever since all those guys got a bunch of exposure on Twitter, they've been blessing me.
Microsoft breaking that pre-market low, bringing Apple down a little bit, Amazon coming down, Google rejecting, Spot trying to re-break this pre-market low here, or not low but high.
Over promotion guys are so thirsty. Dude, they really are. It's pretty bad though, because people in chat literally have to come ask me like, "Yo, where is the course?" You like literally never mention it, and that's true. I don't. I don't even think about it though. But I always like to tell people this too, because I'm not one of those guys that are like, "Oh, if you don't get the course, you're never gonna get any of this information." But the big thing with me is that essentially, if you really do work hard enough, you essentially can get everything from the course for free. I do have a lot of information in the free Discord server. There's a lot of free information on the YouTube, a lot of free information in the Discords. You know, there's just so much free info that we both drop around Twitter, Discord, YouTube. So technically, you don't need the course. Is how I like to promote it, because you don't have to buy it to have everything within it. It's just a lot more organized, a lot more hard work is in the course. I mean, everything that we have that's top quality is in the course, from seminars to whatever. It's all in there. So that's the only difference, is that it's a lot more organized, a lot more worked on than the channel or the Discord. Because the Discord and the YouTube channel are pieces of information I've dropped over time. The course is something we went really hard on, so it's... I don't play spreads WCCI, but I do know that there are amazing ways of trading that, and there is a workshop video from, it's probably the only spread trader I trust around the market right now, but 10 Man, he has a really awesome workshop. I think it's workshop number 1 or 2 or 3. It's one of the beginning ones, but you should watch that video. It's really long, but it has literally every piece of info in it. So go to the workshop classes playlist and find 10 Man. You'll find him. It's one of the first few ones, I'm pretty sure. I can't get away with copying anymore, dude. Preach. It's even gotten bad, Cameron, to the point where you'll have people who promote my content and they make it seem like it's their own. Like, they'll be like, guys, check out the system that I use. And then they'll link my stuff. It's like, what? Thank you, Jack. What's my take on a lot of people calling the markets capitalization soon? I don't really listen to a lot of people, so I didn't know the general consensus was that we're capitalizing here, capitulating. Now, I mean, all it takes is looking at the bigger time frame, though, King Cabina. If you use like even just my TA, go out to the bigger time frame, you know, we're at resistance. I think it's fair to say that there should be more sellers here than buyers. I mean, even if you're not bullish or bearish, you're not really biased or anything, that's just kind of facts. We're up against good resistance from before where we couldn't get past. This was a bull chop candle. Rejection, and we haven't really gotten past it since. So we're really kind of looking past 406.70s and 412s to see, can we get to the 420s, is essentially what we're looking at. But we are at resistance, so, you know, regardless of what other people are saying, there should be more sellers up here until we see a bigger spike in buyer volume. NVIDIA losing PDL, good call out, WAG. Oh, PML. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I was going to say. Right when I look back, the first message I saw was you say PML. Good call out, good call out. It's okay if you mix them up. I do that sometimes too. But, I mean, I knew you were meaning, though. Good call out, WAG. Live trading and scream time with Bueller is the best way to learn. Appreciate this stream. Also learn best from losing trades and seeing where I went wrong. 100% Ace. And I mean, there's plenty of times where we're going to lose trades. You know, even on good breakouts, you know, maybe you're like, oh, I'm not entering unless these parameters hit. And then bam, they hit and you still lose. That's okay. That's going to happen. This is why it's important to have a stop, or at least have a good idea of where you want to keep a stop loss. Question, Mr. Bueller. Ideally, calls it open for the gap fill would have been the best so far. Where's the question? If you're 3 candles behind, Marlon, that means you're probably on delayed data. So you need to go to the TD Ameritrade website and you need to subscribe to real-time data. You can also try the help tab at the top right of your screen, top of your screen. Click that and then click collect garbage. If that's, I don't think that's gonna help you though. If you're behind by 15 minutes or 3 candles, you probably have delayed data, which is pretty simple to turn on actually. Good call out JP Stockin. Microsoft low of day dead. Good call out Rambo. I follow a lot of people that just call for 2023 to be a total market destroyer. I like that I come in here and you're more focused at the day at hand and deal with it up or down. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I just don't see the point. You know, what's the point of saying I think 2023 is going to be bearish? Like, okay, then capitalize on it. Because right now, if that was your take, you'd be down bad. Since the start of 2023, all we've done is build base and move higher. That's all we've done, you know. But from now, I would say, yes, there are more sellers. Should you be bearish just because of this little bit of TA, though? No. I mean, maybe short term down to a support. But you only know week by week by week. You're not going to know what's going to happen 6 months from now. A big thing that a lot of bigger players use is gauging earnings from bigger companies. And right now, all we've seen are people losing their jobs. We've been seeing companies act more passively, saving more money, spending less. I just don't see the point in focusing on it. It just leads to too much bias trading. And then what happens when you lose King Kobina? Now, not only are you wrong, now you don't even know what the hell you're looking at and you feel lost. You know, and then you're all over the place and it's even worse than where you were. Nobody has any idea. The last few years has done nothing but prove to me and most of the market, if anybody's been paying attention, that economists, big analysts around the market have no idea what they're talking about. Because we've never seen a market like this. I would say 2023, if you had to ask me and I had to give a bias answer, I would say 2023 is a year that you need to look for stabilization. I think we've already seen the worst of what's to come. I think what you're going to have to experience now is more boring trading, more base building on larger time frames. So you could be sitting in a range for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Like there's no telling. In my opinion, though, that is what we'll most likely be doing, is consolidating. Trying to find the fair value of the market. Long-term investors are going to be looking to take advantage at better prices. Short-term investors are going to be looking to play really any side. Plus, you have people of all spectrums giving all kinds of opinions. There's people who are, as you say, are bearish for the year. There's people who said what I said, consolidating for the year. And there's people who are saying by the end of 2023, you should be buying up everything you see. You know, so there's all kinds of a wide spectrum of views. So I would just focus on it yourself. Try to focus on less opinions from people. It's nice to look at people you respect or people you like to watch, but at the same time, you can only consume so much info. Alright guys, we're pulling back with not amazing volume, but they are pulling back under the 9 EMA.
Meta almost at that pre-market low. Same with Google, pre-market low yesterday, low right there. Combination. Tesla pre-market low with Amazon.
Remember what I said earlier, guys. It's not going to be very good for SPY if you see Apple break 144.50s and Microsoft break their pre-market low. Both of those have happened now. Amazon fighting for its life at its last support around 100. Tesla, same story at 173s. Meta, same story at 148.80s. AMD popped a new low they're retesting with relief buyers. Same with Nvidia. Same with Netflix. Tesla down almost 2.5% after being up 8%.
Amazon losing that pre-market low. Same with Tesla. Same with Meta. So I'm
Ace,
moving a little bit. Go ahead.
I was going to say Ace, I would say not yet, just because we're seeing a lot of weights breaking supports. You're going to want to see those weights slow down, build some base at a support, and then we could possibly see the 80%. The timing is just not right yet. Essentially, though, as long as 403.40s and 402.80s hold, though, you should be looking for bounces to the upside. That's why me and Devin are going through the weights constantly right now.
RP slowing down. The video moved lower from Wags mentioned. Good shit, Wag. Hope you took a
Microsoft
nice
and
little
Amazon
trade.
moving lower. Amazon or Apple wanting to as well. Tesla's moving lower. Each.
A little bit more volume coming as we're coming to this previous day low. So pay attention to see if that's going to come in and push us down. Meta really losing it now. Same with Google, Netflix. Getting some increasing volume on those guys. Amazon almost hit that yesterday low now.
Did you understand that though, Ace? While we were looking at all of the different weights, because yes, SPY might have looked good at the time, but a lot of weights are moving lower, so it's not really helping us. Because this is what makes up SPY. Just want to make sure we were all clear on that. Good job, Mel. Round of applause for Mel and Rambo again. Great job, boys. If you feel as if you were selling early, you did the right thing. Secure them gains. Preach. Mel saying he's done for the day. Love it.
Good stuff, Mel. Money Monday, baby.
Good morning, Bueller and all. One green trade to start the week. Now waiting for A+ setups only. Love it. 100% Ace. 100%. I just want to make sure we're all clear. Because you're asking it, and you have the balls to ask it. There might be 9 people sitting in here, Ace, that aren't confident enough to even ask that question. So you're probably helping other people right now, and you don't even know it. That was a very nice first breakout, though. I can't say that that was hard to catch. I would say it's maybe medium difficulty, but it was definitely not impossible. We even talked about the aggressive emotional pull that we had here, the pullback, and then the aggressive buying directly after, which definitely shook some people out. Overtraded like a madman. Getting a pretty strong rising volume wick here. Again, keeping my eyes on the weights. Apple hasn't really broken anything crazy. Microsoft has. Amazon has. We saw Tesla break. They're pulling back up a little bit. Meta definitely pushed lower. Google almost at low of day. AMD at low of day. Nvidia at low of day. Netflix slowly pulling back up as well. So you might be seeing a very strong buyer reaction set up here now compared to when we were looking just now, a few minutes ago. No confirmation yet, but it is nice to see price held above a good area, and we have a rising volume hammer at support. So yes, you could say an 80% entry is here, but I do not like that we're under the 90 EMA, and I don't like how many weights just broke significant supports. So it's a nice hammer, and SPY does look good, but a lot of the weights are not helping out. I used to use the 90 EMA a lot. For when I started streaming, I haven't really been using it a lot, Hector. I just recently started putting it back on, but it's very effective. Essentially, after you get your entry, you look for it just to hold, just to get secondary confirmation. And we have over 300 people in here, 167 likes. Can we get over 200 likes maybe? See if we can even that up a little bit. I do appreciate the hefty amount of people in here, though. Thank you guys for tuning in. Glad you guys liked the stream. The saying, though, is ride the 9.
SPY retesting that yesterday low. See if we're going to break that previous little low right there.
Thanks for the stream today, B. I'm done for the day, so I'm heading out. See you tomorrow. See you later, Toma. Thanks for tuning in. Possibly losing the previous day open and low. With room down to today's open at 402.80. Random question, do I bet sports? I haven't been recently, and that's another long story. But I do a little bit. I haven't been, though, in probably 2 months. I don't do it for like signals or anything, if that's where you're going with that.
SPY making that new low here. Apple coming down. Amazon breaking yesterday low. Meta moving lower. Google moving lower. See if we're going to keep moving down.
See how checking the weights helped us see if that was a retest or not, though? I mean, so far that was a super bullish candle right there, but it didn't help anything. The amount of weights that were pulling down under significant supports was more important. Whereas, if you guys go back in the stream, whereas over here when we were holding, you had a lot of weights just kind of sitting to the right or pushing up through a new level to the upside. So that kind of helped us out. Exactly, can't just look at SPY. And that's why you guys see me switch around so much. Healthcare, green to red soon. And why is that important? Why is it important what Rambo just said, everybody? Why is healthcare so important? XLV is healthcare, by the way. He's saying green to red soon. Why is that important? Somebody answer me. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Not defense, the second biggest sector. That is what makes up SPY. That is a second leading weight in SPY. Great answer if you guys answered with the second biggest sector. We love hookup trading. Opium. Exactly, one of the biggest weights. Oh, that's a lot of work, Dustin. Be safe, man. Take your time. Be patient with it. But that's amazing. I'm glad you're going through a remodel. It's all hectic, but when it's all done, it's definitely a sigh of relief. Currently it's not an exact order, Fibnasty. This is an order of, like, middle of last year. This is how it used to look. It's a little off. If you'd like to, you can go to the top left of your chart, and where it says Analyze, you can click that, change this little open part here to SPY, and you can actually see what's the heaviest. So right now, tech is heaviest, healthcare is second, financials are third, discretionary is fourth, industrials, communication services, then staples. Back in the day, energy was actually one of the smallest. These two were always first and second. The third, fourth, and fifth spot have been exchanged multiple times over the past 5-6 months. But that's how you can tell. But you can see just how important healthcare is. Look, they're almost 15% of SPY. Tech's almost 27%. I mean, that's a large portion of SPY just between those two. So it's a very strong call out when someone mentions them. More power to you, Dustin. Not just waiting for more pullback for more poots. We don't grab puts, we grab poots. Good job, Vincent. Have a great rest of your day, man. Hey, there you go, Vincent. Log in your trade. That's what I love to see. That's a big thing with me. I don't want to just see people taking trades or taking mental trades. If you are taking real trades, I want to see you writing down a trade log, posting trade reviews every single day. Every day you're trading. Don't just make up stuff, but it's a very good method to kind of keep you in routine. Next thing to look out for now is, can we break today's open? If we can, that gives sellers a chance of having more strength pick up. If we fail to push through this with strength, then we are going to see a short relief bounce into 403.40s, and if we can retake 403.65, we can see another leg up. Right now we are pushing through today's open, seeing if we can break today's lows. PML stands for pre-market low, WCCI. Pre-market low. Sorry about that. Yeah, might see some base building here, Isaiah. We'll have to see. It might take 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes, over an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. We don't know. We'll see, though.
Cracking that opening price.
Here it is, Noxta. Here it is, Noxta. Our song. Ho, 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 ho. I remember Tesla was up almost 1%. They're down 4% now. Like I said, if Apple loses 144.50 is not good. Microsoft below 244 is not good. Those help pull down SPY. Amazon helping out. Tesla helping out. Meta helping out. Google helping out. AMD helping out. Nvidia helping out. Netflix helping out. There's not a single thing trying to hold up right now that is on our main list. Totally fine, Brady. At least you got to visualize it a little. Nope, no 3 black crows. When you look for a 3 black crows, it's more of a bigger time frame pattern, but what you want to see is, let's say this is a red candle, and then you get a higher open on the next candle, and it breaks a new low. Higher open on the next candle, but it breaks a new low. That's a 3 black crows. Not just 3 red candles in a row. Finish him. Fatality.
What's trying to hold the pre-market low? Nothing too much.
Pretty much no, Noxta. As I've been saying all morning, though, for high confidence, even if you didn't like, let's say, this entry or getting into today's open, there was a good entry because of all of the weights breaking good supports. So even if you didn't like this by itself, there were many charts that did present entries. So no, I would say there isn't a clear breakout to the downside. After you broke 90 MA and you finally broke this support, you still had to worry about today's open, so you're probably still worried about entering towards that. But a big thing that could have given you confidence was the weights. As I've been mentioning all morning, Apple losing 144.50 was a no-go. Under 244 on Microsoft was a no-go. Those are 2 of the heaviest weights in the market. Those broke with significant strength. So that could have helped you out. Seeing Amazon and Tesla break lower was a good mention. Meta, Google, AMD, Nvidia. I mean, there's nothing that looks different. They are all doing the exact same thing. So that could have been your kind of extra confidence booster. And that's kind of what helped me determine, okay, this is not a buy the dip spot right here. This is not an 80% entry to the upside. This is probably going to fail. Without even thinking about the 90 MA, without looking at volume, just because of what was happening across the sectors. Good job, Jackson. Finish him. Because look here, like on Tesla, what was the level? Below 173.20s, right? That broke. They rejected. They pushed down to 170. That was the very first target. Amazon. First level was below 99.50s. They're just now breaking and retesting from under that. Where's the next one? Nvidia. Below 197.50 towards 196.55, 195.20. That hit. Netflix. Below 356.50, target 355, 353.55. That has now hit. So the list is pretty much 100% already done to the downside so far. So that was also extra confirmation. Not even just the ones I mentioned on stream. The ones I mentioned on stream as well as the list. All working out. Sorry, I'm like trying to read at the same time. Hold up, I have to go ban like 3 fake builders real quick. This is just incredible. And none of them are in this server. They're all in the side server.
Nvidia's almost at that yesterday low. That's a good spot to start taking some profits in your if you're on that one.
Good job, Jab16. Good job, Geo. Nox, did that make sense though? I didn't see you say yes or no. By going through them, Fibnasty. Are they breaking good levels at the same time? Are they not? Shame you can't ban the name Bueller in your servers. I can. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like ban it from the start. Yeah, pretty much. I'm sure I could ask one of my programming friends to fix that for me, but I just don't want to bother them. And it really isn't that much work for me to just go and ban them real quick. It takes 5 seconds. Oh, well, there really hasn't been many retests. It's pretty much just... I mean, there were some short retests on those charts, like on Amazon. Broke, single candle retest. Apple... They broke when they had that aggressive selling and buying. That was when SPY had that ugly kind of move. And they moved up just a little bit more. They didn't even really have a retest from it, but from the new low, they did have a short candle retest. Nvidia did not have a retest at all. Netflix didn't really have one. If you go from point of breakout to the low of this move before they pulled back up, they did reject the golden pocket, but again, just a short-term retest. So there were some retests, but on SPY, there really wasn't. Regardless, though, I wanted to make sure what I said made sense because, you know, you hear it once and you're like, oh, okay, I think I get it. But it's not just about hearing it once. Like, you need to actually go through it yourself a few times as well. It's a lot to look at, a lot to pay attention to. My bad, though. I read your question wrong.
B catching at the yesterday low. Meta getting a little bit of buyers coming in. Same with Google.
Got a nice hammer, not at support, but pretty good rising volume hammer. That's the second most volume in the day. We saw 2 of those work out last week. We saw 1 fail. Could this be today's low or a short-term bottom? I have 401.42 as pre-market low. And I've already said this candle, Jose, is called a hammer. Said it twice now. And yeah, so far just a short-term bottom. It's not anything significant because all we've done is gone up and reject today's open. So this could just be the start to a bigger leg down, if anything. Still, though, it's notable to point out, oh, look, a crazy candle popped up with a wick under and the second most volume of the day. It's very important. Even if our pre-market lows are off, guys, it is still pretty significant how if you draw a line right here. Whoops, that's not a line. If you draw a line right here around where y'all are saying, you can see there was a support here. And another support here, support. So even if it isn't the true pre-market low on my screen or on your screen, there is still a significant pre-market presence there. So it makes sense for it to pop up there. MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Oh, can't sing or it'll get copyrighted. Damn you, YouTube algo. Damn you, Dinkelberg.
Well, I just might have put a quick higher low in here. Let's see. Meta's trying to break that yesterday low. That's not helping.
Devin, do you work out before or after market open? Someone asked.
It depends on the day of the week, but it's like 50-50. Like this morning, I went before. Put YouTube back up.
Hit me up on Discord. Hitting me up on Instagram is probably the worst place to reach out. Discord, link in the bio.
Netflix getting back up to the pre-market low.
No, I didn't see that, Sandollar. I'm sorry. I like this hold of this candle here. It's very indecisive after a definitely bullish candle. So this isn't really bearish. It's just 50-50. So it doesn't really ruin the opportunity for this candle.
Coming back up. Let's see if we can get through 403 now.
Good job, Evis.
Yesterday low. Meta holding that yesterday low. Apple holding pre-market low. Amazon flirting around with yesterday low. Tesla trying to catch 170.
Good callouts by Devin. You could see he's going through the weights to see what's holding support, what's going to possibly help us out, and what's needed to keep helping out SPY.
Netflix doing pretty well too off the bottom.
As SPY is battling today's open, probably the most significant level on the chart right now.
Apple coming up a little bit more. Merc B's just holding yesterday low.
Nice profile pick, Nur. America. I just didn't see any need for it, Sandollar. You definitely could, but I just didn't see any need for it. Because you can already see, if you grab the fib from today's open to the low, we've already broken through that, so. If we would have got a more extended move to the downside, I probably would have drawn it. I just didn't see enough meat to go grab it.
Got a new 30-minute candle on the market.
Good job, Nur. Good job, Mel. Big bubbles, no troubles. Oh, Sandollar. Here, Vincent. I'll show you how mine looks. Are you still here, Vincent? The meat man. Watch your mouth, Knoxville. Watch your mouth. Alright, here's mine.
That's almost back at that pre-market low. Amazon trying to take yesterday low.
It's pretty clear what you do with it, Vincent. It's kind of hard to mess it up. Oh my god, guys, I got a package.
Nice.
Oh, I know what this is. You're good on this, Vince? Oh, okay, you get it.
Meta coming up some more, helping out SPY. XOM slowly creeping up.
Here it is. There, now that number will pop up. It's like a stupid little chart I don't even really look at. But yeah, very important to go through that. No, it's not the new keyboard. I didn't even order a new keyboard yet. I'll be honest with y'all. His typewriter keyboard. Hey, watch your mouth, man. I just haven't been typing. I have the exact same keyboard. Y'all been talking shit about this entire time. I have the exact same keyboard still. I swear, the keyboard's the biggest meme of this stream. As well as earnings, Samram. As well as earnings.
Apple slowing down, Tesla slowing down, Google slowing down. SPY having a hard time in this area. Netflix and Nvidia slowing down as well.
Twitter fingers. I'll buy you a mechanical keyboard if you really need one, Josh is saying. I can buy one. I just like my keyboard. Clack, 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 ting. Clack, 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 ting. Your Valentine's Day gift. No, save y'all's money. I could buy a keyboard if I really need one. I appreciate you, though. Um, Isaiah, let me find it for you. I'm pretty sure it's in this channel. I think it's in BB Bot. I remember typing that out personally. Here it is. On a 5-minute chart, there is a 20% chance that the first bar is the high or low of the day. There's a 50% chance that the 7th bar is the high or low of the day. There are often daily reports that come out at the close of the 6th bar that can be catalyst for the day. There's a 70% chance that by the 12th bar of the day, you've already seen the high or the low. The 12th bar closes the first hour bar. On a 5-minute chart, there are 81 bars in a day. And it won't even let me send it all. But it's in the BB Bot channel. BB Bot channel. Go to pinned messages up here at the top right, and then it's right here from November 23rd, 2021. All right, now we want to see, can we hold this low right here? As long as we do, this looks good for buyers to try and retake the 9 EMA and possibly over the today's open as well as the previous day open. It's the opens we're fighting right now. It's kind of a gray area between here. Sand dollar.
Meta wicking off the 9 on the 10-minute, potentially coming back down towards that yesterday low. Amazon's testing the same area. Same thing with Apple, Google, Tesla.
I actually tried posting it, Samram. It was too long of a message. I'll try again.
Amazon getting over that yesterday low, but it's got pre-market low next.
There you go. I pasted it all.
Netflix potentially setting up a 3-bar play off the bottom here on the 10-minute. See how this next 10-minute candle works out, but get the setup here. Meta trying to pick it back up. Same with Google. Spot popping a little bit higher here.
Good analysis on Netflix by Devin so far.
All right, coming up a little bit. This could help Netflix play out. We'll see.
Potentially seeing the higher low on SPY at today's open.
Good spot I can get through this yesterday low now, or 350. Get some nice volume coming in though in the short-term time frame. Netflix trying to play that 3 bar play out here, pushing higher. See how much we can get. Not very much steam so far on the Netflix play, but still early in this candle. Looking for that increase in buyer volume to come in. If not, that's going to be invalidated. Amazon breaking its pre-market low, coming back to the upside. See if that helps Tesla get through that pre-market low. Google's at the same area.
What do I think about AXP for a swing? It's overextended, and if you buy now, you're chasing. But you could also say the same thing for shorting. If you were to start shorting from here, it's not really fair to say, oh, just because it's up a lot means I can start shorting it. No, it could just produce a very small inside bar tomorrow, which is probably what it'll do tomorrow. Marlin, though, tomorrow's open will be very big for this chart because a lower open can signal a potential pullback. A higher open can show that they are possibly still overbought, but that would still bring a positive move which would hurt any short position. So be very careful. If you'd like to take a kind of comparative look on what I did with Baba, because they were kind of in the same seat, look how much overbought they were. They were overbought back here, and they kept going. So this should show you how much price action can happen after you think something's overbought. So be very careful. Just when I thought of overbought, I think of Baba too, because it's like it's hard to catch an overbought chart because you don't just buy as soon as it's overbought. You know, you can technically if you buy a lot of time and you buy a really good contract and you're able to hold through moves like that. But it's better to just wait till you see a lot, like more than just one signal pop up saying, "Hey, start shorting me." Just because you're buying such an early on signal. You know, you got to remember too with swing trading, there's a lot of psychology behind it. So like when you're buying an overbought stock, you might think it's overbought, but there's people on the market who overall still think like, wow, this has a lot of really good momentum. It's going to keep going. So you got to also remember you're not just buying something that's overbought. You're buying something that most people are still trying to buy. You know, so you're going to have those rough pieces of price action, and then you'll get that better breakdown. So that's why it's better to just wait a little bit longer and see. And if you miss out, then you miss out. You know, there's no need to complain about it. You know, rather you miss out than sit there and chase something and not know why. So that's another thing too.
All right, stream, I gotta head out today. I gotta go donate some blood, which I encourage all of you guys to do for your health. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay green, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.
See you later, Devin. Be safe. Oh, he's gone. He was texting. Bye, Devin. Thanks for donating. Yeah, now we can talk about him, Sherman. Dude works out. The dude could lift a tank. If it wasn't for Devin, I would have been missing all these streams. To be honest, glad I'm here, Billy. Glad to have you, Dustin. Now we can talk about how all he does is move things. Preach, Darren. Actually, guys, Devin's brother's right there. He just typed. That's Devin's brother. You can attack him now. They need to use a kryptonite needle for Devin. I don't take COVID shots. I inject Devin's blood to heal myself. Jesus Christ. Y'all are really good with the memes. Oh, y'all could see the meme that we posted today. Sinful made it, and I posted it up there. Right here. When the trend line breaks, Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. Sinful is the greatest. I like this one too. This was pretty good. He posted this one. If you can't see the number, you have a cold, have a headache, need sleep, need water, have low blood sugar. I can't see it. That means I suck at trading. Dividend investors. Down 90% on the year, but collecting those divvies. Yeah, Devin's alright. They don't draw his blood injects the needle. JC got kicked out of 5th grade flag football for using that word in vain. Oh. Was your flag football at a church? That's probably why. It's not really smart to say Jesus Christ at a church. That's pretty funny. Alright guys, so far we are retaking over previous day open if I take time to zoom on over for you guys. You see we're pushing above today's open after breaking above today. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Breaking above today's open, leading over yesterday's open, Friday's open, and now we're kind of slowing down. Whoa. Kind of slowing down now, but getting past it, so it's a decent sign. So what we need to look at is for them to continue holding the 9 and possibly this little area here, and that can help potentially put in the next leg higher, which we can either look for a higher low, or sorry, a lower high or a double top. I'm having a hard time speaking English today. But that's what we need to look for, is for them to potentially just hold here for a bounce into this area here, and if not, we see a fail down here, then they're going to most likely test today's low, and if that breaks, well, we're going down to 401s. So we have a couple things to look out for here now that we're in the middle of the chart. It's not really fair to say, oh guys, grab calls here, grab puts here. You really could pick up either side of that, so you just wait and be patient. But good news is a lot of the weights that dip down, like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, a lot of them have recovered up to levels that they fell from. Now the big thing is to look for them to retake. So let's look at a couple of them. Meta's big fight level is 148.80s, the one we talked about earlier. Tesla's 173.20s to 174. Amazon about 100.60s. Microsoft 244, and then I think this is 144.50s. A lower hoe. God damn it! Someone heard me. Bueller, thank you again. Always having these streams. My trading journey has really been calm and relaxed whenever I listen to you. My confidence in taking trades has improved a lot. More power to you. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. It really does mean a lot to me. Jesus, Taylor. Did we grow up in the same household? Plus, I'm a big guy, like, it doesn't matter what words you're saying, like, it really depends how you're saying it. Like, if you're saying Jesus Christ and you're in, like, an exciting manner, or you're just, like, so shocked, like, that's something I really don't look down on. It's when you're, like, saying some super negative things that's like, okay, chill out, dude. Even if you're not religious, it just sounds weird. I'm really about how you say things, not really exactly what you're saying. That's more important. Dude, trust me, RW, I have no clue. I'm even more sad that y'all actually heard me say it. Solid, clear, concise room, great stuff. Thank you, WCCI. Right after I say lower hoe. Name your favorite animal. 3, 2, 1, go. I suck at this. I don't really have a favorite animal. I think it's favorite dinosaur, not favorite animal. What's your favorite dinosaur? Velociraptor. What's your favorite non-pornographic house magazine? Good Housekeeping. If you could have blank with one male actor or whatever, who would it be? John Stamos. It's always good. You can't stream as much as you do without having some verbal mess. Dude, literally. I have too many verbal mess ups. I don't know where my brain and mouth go all the time. John Stamos. No power tools, Dale. It's my toothbrush. That isn't your toothbrush. Prestige worldwide, wide. Jack, wide. Did you touch my drum set? No, man, I just been sitting here watching Cops. I know that's a lie, because Cops doesn't come on till 4. God, y'all think I know lines? If I was to bring my friend Harrison in here, he could legit say every word of that movie. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. Brennan, I can't even look at you right now. Yeah, that movie's too good. That movie's way ahead of its time. Will Ferrell fan or not, that movie was ahead of its time. You're like an angel in your voice. Rejected the previous day open to the cent. And we've now pulled back to today's open. Again, we're now testing both sides of the range of the kind of gray area that I've been talking to you guys about. Between yesterday's open and today's open. Big gray area. Jay, I forgot about that. The shirt or whatever. Oh no, that's when he puts the sticker on his back and he goes like around for the day. Altria has been on a slide since flavored tobacco ban from the look of it. Was that across the entirety of the United States, Mike, or was that just a certain area? I didn't even read into that, to be honest with you. Come on, guys. Only 2 more likes and we break 200. Dose. Uno more, uno más, por favor. Oh, and then just 8 come out of nowhere. Okay, you guys destroyed it. Now Sandollar can rest. Yours says 168. Mine says 212 now. Somehow we have more likes than viewers now. It's because there's a ton of people who sit in here for like the first hour and then they go to work or enjoy their day. I don't even really know how much likes actually help. It's just a fun target for viewers to kind of aim for. All of us get to work together to get it to a certain number. I really have no idea how much it actually helps the channel or not. Bueller botting. Alright, so we're still in the gray area here between today's open and the previous day open, which is Friday. Getting a nice bounce against the bottom. Got a good rejection against the top. Very good test on both sides. Almost needed every time we see these types of things. What you want to look for now is an open range breakout past 40360s or for a break under this low here, which even then, if it breaks 40280s, it's really not done yet because you have to worry about the true low of day from today. Facts, Max. 200 is better than 2K. Community vibes. Like I said, I really would prefer not to have 2,000 people in here. I like the 200 plus we get every day. That's it. I appreciate that number. That's a number I feel like I can actually learn everyone's names, learn most people from that, you know. I don't really care about going past that. If we do, we do. Whatever. We'll handle it. But I do like the community fields that we have here. I do like Microsoft's recovery. If Apple can hold this as a higher low on the pre-market low, they look really good for a bounce. Microsoft's already started leading the way. They look like they want to retest 244. Amazon got a good recovery. Tesla's still moving back up. We got a good rally base, potential rally on Meta here from 147s through 148s. Keep your eye above 149. It's the pre-market low. Google is the same setup, which makes sense. They're the same sector. AMD and Nvidia picking back up. Nvidia is lagging a just hair behind AMD. And Netflix holding very well from Devin's mentioned earlier on the 356s. So keep your eyes on those. But we do see a lot of recovering charts so far. So I would not be surprised to see a good bounce here. I do this on one chart to keep it a little more organized for you guys. If it helps you to open up more squares or whatever to watch multiple charts, be my guest. If you have multiple screens, be my guest. Use it to watch the weights of SPY. I just like to do it on one screen so it's easier to see and you guys can see my thought process. Which, you guys know me. I switch these charts 100 times a day. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. But it just helps me out get kind of the vibe of everything, really. Chat would move so fast you could barely see any comment. Exactly, and that would just be impossible to read. I think the likes are helping. When I search Bueller, you're the second entry that comes up. Damn. I would assume Bueller, like the movie Matthew Broderick, would pop up. That's good too. What pops up if you type in trading live stream or yeah, I don't know. Something along those lines. Don't type my name though. Type something without my name in it and see how far down I am. Dude, you're not even on the first 10 pages. Yes, Vincent. Noxta. Alibaba shares slump on report it could move the HQ to Singapore. So that's what I have to thank them for then. Thank you for moving your HQ. Yes, Vincent, as explained before, if you're on TradingView or Webull or something else, you're going to have different quotes than me. Don't ask me, ask Webull. Ask TradingView, ask whoever. They grab their quotes from different sources. But TOS PML is 401.42. Potentially seeing a lower high within the gray zone. I'm the 6th? Wow, that's actually pretty good. I would assume Trading Fraternity is above me. I don't know who the other 4 would be. That's pretty cool though. 6? That's not bad. Can't complain. Type live trading and I'm 3rd? Damn. Okay. Well, maybe the likes do help then. Well, that's all thanks to you guys then, not me. Not like I care anyway. You guys know me. I don't really care for that. But that is pretty cool to hear. Yeah, it's getting a little bit more boring now that we're leading towards lunchtime. You had a good breakout to the upside, a good pullback. And now we're just getting a little bit of range trading on this push up. Trading Fraternity stock market live stream first. When I searched that, you're up 2nd. Damn, I'm behind him in that? Okay. Yeah, because that's probably by far, I don't care how big I get, how good I am, how good I get. It never matters. That Trading Fraternity is always going to be the greatest live streams on YouTube. I don't really know which one's is better. It really is personal preference, Ace, because I used to be a guy who only used middle VWAP, and then I started to only use the 9 EMA. So I like the 9 EMA more now after backtesting both of them a lot. But the VWAP, middle VWAP is, in my opinion, just as good as the 9 EMA, if not the same level. I mean, they're both just too close. They're both very good short-term indications. So I'm really not sure which one's better. But they're both very effective, that's for sure. Oh, that's true too, Darren. I didn't even think about that. Probably uses history of it. That makes sense. Yep, Agent Sancho saying the same thing right as Darren saying it. That makes sense, because, yeah. It kind of goes into the politics thing, too. Like, everyone's always like if you're a Republican and you're on Facebook, you see a lot of Democratic ads. And if you're a Democrat on Facebook, you see a lot of Republican ads. And that's just like a normal thing across any spectrum. That's just the easiest example. But that's a true thing, though. Like, algo, the history of everything you view, like, they really do try to accommodate what you see for what they think you'll like the most or what you'll think you'll click on or, you know. Makes sense. It sure feels like it, Bob, at that rally they had today. Thanks for being here, Anna. I appreciate you. Potentially seeing a recovery above 73.50, 73.70s on AMD. As long as they hold the 9 EMA, Nvidia looks good towards 197.50s. Netflix might be slowing down here. A lot of wicks in that area. Late to the party to this as usual, but B, I want to say I think it's amazing you're top 3 live trading on YouTube. Like you say, you don't promote much, and there you are, top 3. I really don't. It's literally all you guys. All my promotion is from word of mouth. Which in my history, that's been the most effective for anything in life. Like if you go start up a company, the greatest way to grow is word of mouth. You have that credibility. I appreciate you, Jack. I prefer watching over others because you break down your trading plans in details. You have to be careful with these other guys because they become sport announcers while not saying much. They really do. That's also why I don't cater to spoon feeding. Like, all right, guys, buy here. All right, guys, sell here. Like, I'll cover good ideas here and there, but I'm not going to sit here and call out every single move, every single, detail on every single move. Like, it just doesn't, it's just too much. But I do like to make clear with what I see initially. Like, I would say I'm pretty accurate on the initial SPY analysis. Most days. I mean, I'm not perfect. There's plenty of times when I'm wrong. Pretty natural. System is consistent and repeatable. Just need to be disciplined. Exactly. It's just kind of being disciplined. Like I said before, you have to be your own disciplinary. Like, there's not going to be me over your shoulder telling you, stop, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. Like, you have to be that voice for yourself. That's the hardest part. And then limiting yourself. You could trade 100 times a day, but what's that going to help? So limit yourself. You shouldn't be paying attention to 50 traders. You shouldn't be listening to 50 different voices. You shouldn't be looking at 50 different tickers, focused on 50 different trades, focused on 50 different goals. You need to be focused on one goal at a time and limiting yourself to it. And then over time, you will grow. And that's another thing, time. I would say that's another important factor. Don't expect to just grow instantly. It's going to take time. You don't grow experience by trading more. You grow experience by being here, by putting in that time, putting in that effort over time. And that's totally fine, Deep. If you're still tradeless, that's totally fine. The one-on-ones. Oh, with Devin. I was like, what? I'm not doing one-on-ones. I'm kind of doing a one-on-one, but it's because I selected this person. It wasn't really like a sign-up kind of thing. I like to focus on one person at a time. I used to do like 6 or 7 one-on-ones at a time, and it would pull me apart. How's the stream so far though today? I think I'll do one more breakdown and then end it, but I wanted to see how everyone's day was before even moving on to that. I'm actually about to, Valeria. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But I am about to do that. Let me know, Daffy. I'd love to have you on. I'm actually not surprised to see XOM slowing down, Trevor. I think we talked about it in here a few times. I didn't bring it up every day because I wasn't trying to annoy everybody, but XOM pretty much did exactly what I said it was going to do. After we had this little recovery, and after we saw the second dip, a lot of people were starting to bring up XOM for either more lows or more highs. And I said, as long as they hold this 102, 105 area, you should see them push to at least this high. Past that, I'm not going to say I could take credit for that. Now that they've hit that, they're going to slow down before earnings, and then earnings are going to come out, and that's where your next crazy move will come from. And then you can play off of that. Miggy, I didn't draw any fibs today. All my levels are right here. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Deep. I didn't want to do it last week for that exact reason. I didn't like how much news was coming out as well as earnings. And I've already told y'all many times before, I will not have a power hour stream if it's just going to be me sitting here covering SPY, saying what's possible. I don't want to sit here and repeat myself for an hour straight. Also, I don't see the point in mentioning a swing trade when I know that there's a lot of craziness ahead of us. Yeah, but Miggy, I didn't draw any fibs today. I didn't draw any today. I didn't even do it when we did it here because we had a single candle retest, another single candle retest, and then one good pop. That was it. And then we got the slowdown, the break under the 9 EMA, the break under yesterday's open, the break under today's open. Got another bullish hammer stepping in to say, hey, we're slowing down now. And then since then, we just got a little bit of pop into range. We've been sideways trading since then. So you're basically relying on a break under this low here with this hammer formed, or a break over the yesterday's open, which can be a very good push to the upside towards today's high, maybe even 405.60s. So that's a big thing to look out for. On the bigger time frames, though, you guys can see we did push up to the kind of bull trap spot a little while back, and then a second time, and we're up here again. So the big thing that we're having to look out for now that we're back up here again is, are we slowing down against this resistance? Break under the 9 EMA could definitely bring a retest of 396, 395. A break under this area could definitely bring a retest of 390 and 388. If we can push through this old resistance spot that nothing can get past, then we will be looking towards 415, 417, and even 420 on SPY, which is crazy to say out loud, but that's what we will be looking for if we see the push over 407, 412 range. So this is going to be kind of the range we're looking out for. Today, I would say, was more of just a slowdown spot. I mean, guys, we had a crazy run up last week and the week before that. So you guys have to understand, as we're approaching these important earnings, which can have a longer term effect on the market, because they're going to see, oh, wow, guidance is shit, or the numbers are coming in, they're horrible, or wow, they're cutting more people's jobs. You're going to get a crazy reaction from that. And that's not even counting all of the federal news that's coming out this week. That's just literally just the fundamentals of the earnings coming out. So be very careful moving forward from here, but this is what we can expect from the market this week, is just a bunch of inside days. So be very careful. I think there's still going to be loads of amazing scalping opportunities. Like we saw today, there was about 1 or 2 ones that we actually thought were pretty well, and most of the list panned out very well if you paid attention to it. So it's hard for me to sit here and be like, all right, guys, today sucked. Like, no, it didn't. Today was amazing. Today was very good. It might not look like it right now, but today was great. So in tomorrow's morning stream, we'll go over SPY, what to look for the upside, the downside, and what we can look for moving forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Please drop a like on the stream if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Please feel free to join the Discord if you want to catch any more updates or just engage in some conversation with other traders within the community. I'll see you guys later on. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on.